Okay, let us begin. North to south, which means if I'm going for a win, I have a couple options here. Retail isn't bad. I could drop way past stretch to like Paradise, or even Fatal is a hot spot. Haunted, I think, is a hot spot. I might try and go Hotel because it's early and it's not a POI. So I'm going to look at Hotel off the back of the bus while we fly, and then we'll look east, southeast, and see what's going on over there. We're going to wait. We're going to just, you know what, we're going to try and go retail.
I'm Dr. Lupo, I know how to
because it's not a POI that's like going to get a lot of attention. There's nothing for challenges here right now, I don't think. And I'm pretty used to going retail. It's kind of it's the home and native for a reason, dude. So we're going to try and dip down. I'm shooting most likely for blacktops to get way out of the way. We're going for a win and try and walk through a win. Then that's the plan. So it was off the main path of the bus, and typically, yeah, I'll be able to hit the top and noms with ease. Looking around just real quick, I'm muted so that I can talk to you. I don't think anybody else is coming here. We might have home and native entirely to ourselves. I'm going to shoot in the front door, try and go for the chest that's probably left corner. Nope, there's no chest there. Grab the wood. We'll go for the one up top then. Hey, blue bump, cool. Up here, you gotta wait a second, then jump, hit this. We're going for plays. It's cool that I have impulse nades, but those probably won't stick around too long. I need something long range. I'm basically just combing through and hitting all the standard spots for chests. So I'm gonna grab this, pop it immediately because I didn't see if anybody else landed here, but I'm not sure if they did. If there were another chest close, which at that point there is not another chest close for a little bit, I would have saved the full shield or run to check the next one for minis or a second full shield. There was not one there. I'm going to pick that up to replace the gray AR because it's going to be just kind of a trash weapon. And a blue pump takes priority over a gray tac. If I have a mid-range, there's a llama. I have a long range and a close range. We're going to go grab the llama. Hopefully get a big shield out of this. Could be a big shield out of this. We'll see. Just kind of checking around, make sure like nobody landed those side areas near us. Some free material that has, hey, a big shield too, cool. Be able to optimize right now. Grab this guy and pop him. Just kind of hide in here. I don't want to burn materials yet, especially because I don't think anybody landed here. I'm gonna grab the bandages after this, so I have like backup healing,
you just got
just in
more
case
money.
too. Because if you notice, I have to move at least a little bit for the zone. Gotta make sure you're checking the zone as soon as that's available when we go in. We're just gonna keep on combing through, checking the boxes. Make sure you're smacking all the furniture and stuff. Get resources off it. Grab the ammo. Usual stuff, you know. Don't sleep on farming, because materials, especially in this current meta, you need a crap ton of them. So, full shield I'm gonna carry over the bandages for sure, because especially because the zone. Hey, this dude right there. Build up, try and get elevation above him. Little peek. That was all about just like staying above and out of line of sight of the guy. Grab the snipe over the scope they are just because of effectiveness. And he only has one small there, so it's kind of whatever. We're check up top. I don't remember seeing if there's a chest up here. There's no chest up here, so it doesn't matter. There was another guy here, but he was kind of inconsequential. But yeah, that was elevation and pushing on the guy, just kind of staying out of line of sight the entire time. You know, as he was rotating up, I had rotated back down and was coming up from behind him. He didn't block his butt off, so it was really, yeah, it was a pretty easy fight. I'll just keep rotating past. Oh wait, checking for the quantities on potions and stuff in the top right corner of the pop out panel is how you can tell how many of an item there are. So like, here I'm gonna do this. I'll split this off. See how it says 99 top right? That's important. If you could check those quick when you're picking up potions and stuff, that's how I knew there was only one there on that small. It's not worth grabbing over one full. If it were like 5 smalls, I'd probably grab that. I would grab that for sure over one full. Just because at that point, the total shield quantity is much higher. You know? 25 times 5 instead of 1 times 50. I'll grab the pallets. Should get those smacks, dude. Grab that guy, and we're at the point now at 30 seconds, and we still have time to check some houses, get some more chests. Yeah, if we're going for a win, we wanted to look for upgrades and all that stuff. You want to ignore it. It's not about pushing for kills. Pushing for kills is great. So there's 3. That puts us at 4 minis total that we could carry if we find more. If there's like another stack up here, then I'll probably switch out. But yeah, it is about going for the dub right now. Not about flare. The ammos, and we're gonna rotate to the next house. Gotta remember that there's 3 minis right there. This is a 4 total. If we go back for that single one, which is kind of far away at this point, we'll see. Drop down on the top of this house. See if anybody's in here. Any shields? Anything? Traps are always important. Check down below. There's no chest down here. We would have heard it earlier. And I'm not going to waste time looking at the ammo boxes because I want to get to the next house. This guy. Gotta check the pagoda too for any loot. Go up on top of the roof and come down from above. There's a chest. Still no more minis. Check the next chest location's in the garage. We're gonna bash down right here. No chest in there. You'd be able to hear it. Another med kit. We've seen a ton of those just sitting around. Nothing. Campfire. That's important. Now, it's probably a better bet. You kind of have to. So there's been hand grenades, and hand grenades are good because you have to just take out structures is important, especially in the current meta. I'm gonna keep the green AR over the blue burst because I don't personally have luck with bursts right now, but other people might. So choose based on your own preference. Burst, I think, at long range is less effective, just because you're shooting the 3 shots instead of 1. But I mean, you also could get crazy lucky and laser somebody in the ground with like 3 headshots or something stupid. So. But yeah, no one went retail minus that one guy, so it's been a pretty easy fight. You got combat over there. We're inside the safe zone now, so we could push that, but I don't know if we're gonna or not. We might go loot. We only have a green AR, and this is an opportunity. Like, yeah, I could go get that fight, buddy, and see if they left anything behind. Maybe somebody got eliminated. Maybe there's a bunch of a pile of loot. Then somewhere, hey, look, the pile of loot. We're gonna check that, see if there's any upgrades or anything, and listen for people. I don't hear anybody, so. Ah, I spy with my little eye. A full shield. Sick. It's a good thing we came here. Kind of ignorable right now, but it seemed like it was north, like northeast. We could go look, or we could just smack some more trees for a little bit. But we're worrying 100% about a win. We're not going for kills or anything like that right now. You'll notice I smack these things until they're down to 50, so that they don't fall and give away the position entirely. People can see them move, but it's not like it's not super noticeable unless you're like looking right at it. Just smacking them down to 50 is really good. Because if the tree falls down, everybody knows where you are. And we got to move quite a ways. We got a minute 40. I'm gonna smack this last tree. I'm gonna move the heck out of here, dude.
I know how to snipe.
All right. Build up, kind of stay subtle. We gotta make sure there's nobody up here that's gonna like smack us on the way out. Always jumping. There's something up top up there. I think those are minis. Yep. Don't need those right now. 2 fulls I'll take. We get to see, so the stuff that got teleported in, if people haven't picked up on this yet, like the Easter Island heads like this guy, this is where the rifts tend to originate the most. Hey look, we got a crappie attack. Start with a body shot. I'm gonna get a little more aggressive, and this is where this guy comes in handy. And he's dead. Yeah, so getting sniped at, and there's a llama out there.
Snipe.
Just got to be careful taking these kind of super long shots. He's gonna double back, which is fine. That means we're gonna settle right here for a sec. We're gonna actually hold on. We're gonna top off on this so we can grab the minis. Use one of the minis to get up to 50. Grab the big shields and optimize. Since we have the time, 21 seconds, and I have 2 launch pads now. I've got all the time in the world. Now at this point, 1 full or 4 minis is a tough call. This is kind of the breaking point for choosing one or the other, depending on what you're into. But because there's a llamas dude over here to our northwest was still there, kind of zigzag our way in because he probably built something up down there or is watching in some way. But he did leave this llama out here. So that's 2 llamas in 1 game, which is pretty lucky. Now, because somebody might be watching, we're just going to do smacking. Not actually going to... Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Hey, look, got another full. Sick. So that was probably the best call we could have made. Ta-da! So, keep your eyes out for that drift. You saw a shot go from left to right, 285-ish. I don't think it was from that box, though, so we're going to keep this moving in. Hey, this guy right there. So he's low. He's no shield and probably 60 HP now. And he has a scar. Just slow down, take the taps, and get that one. So somebody's got a grenade launcher. This is a rough one. He dropped the gold scar, which is a massive upgrade, and I want that. So I'm gonna risk it for that, knowing full well that this guy could just grenade out this body and kill me. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the heck out of here, dude. Bye! So that was like he was coming in, he had a grenade launcher, and basically the entire element of surprise. My best bet at that point was to just run away. And what better way than put down a launch pad and fly like, you know, fly like an eagle. If I want to escape again, there's a rift over there. I can push away from him, but he's gonna try and fly in too. And I got a ghost tag. I don't even see it. It did damage, but I didn't actually do damage. I think it either hit his, wow. All right, so he's giving away his position, which is kind of silly. He didn't have to do that. It seems like a waste to me. Just somewhere, probably at the next tree over. Hey, there he is. That was pretty bad. Point blank spamming on the guy, and he didn't take the damage necessary. He's got 5 minis, so here's what we're gonna do here. Park inside. Actually, we're gonna build a little surface. We're gonna stick a campfire down. We're gonna park inside. We use both of these, and we're gonna go back out and get those minis. That was pretty bad. The bloom on the AR up close. Probably should have stuck with the shotgun at that point. Off. We're good there. And edit our way back out. Go grab the minis. And let's see here. So 2 impulse nades, or we have a ton of grenades. So I'm going to drop the impulse nades if we're going for a dub. And, ooh, we don't have a ton of grenades. We have 6 grenades. But I'm still going to keep it. We're going to go look over here now. Because we have an opportunity probably to push over and grab this thing. See what's what. 40 seconds. And this one, you can outrun this circle pretty easily. So I should have the time to check this crate. 9 left. And there could be somebody over here. Just gotta jump in, make sure you're kind of wiggling on the way towards it. I have plenty of time to grab the box. You just gotta make sure you're checking the times. This is pretty good. This is kind of a toss-up. I think this is a preference thing, depending on how you want to do it. Yeah, you can take the grenade launcher and be fine. You can take the rocket launcher and be fine. I like rocket launchers, but I admit grenade launchers are probably more effective most of the time because you just spam buildings out. You gotta be good at hitting the bounces though. So we're gonna take the rip. Get a little elevation, look down on potentially where the rest of these people are and fly into the zone. Dude over there to the left. Maybe. Oh, you just got more money. Some structures going up over here. This is obviously fighting in Pleasant before all these circles move. Dude building up top 300, top of the hill, which he's going to be safe. This hill is smack dab in the middle. And there's a guy up top. I'm actually surprised we missed that. That was extremely close. We're going to build up. So he's all the way up there, leaving himself super exposed. He just sniped the guy. That guy's now shooting at us. So we have some eyes on us, but the circle closes soon. See what happens and go from there. Kind of wait for this dude. I think he's pushing down now off the hill, which is strange because it's safe. Somebody sniped it, I think, from inside the building. Got that dude up top. And again, remember, we're playing for the win here. We don't care about, high kill count on these kind of games. We just want the dub. That's what people are after, is the dub. So we're just going to kind of check corners. You see him. I'm making sure to not peek up too high. If I step too far to the left side, that guy can have line of sight on me, and he'll take a shot. He just peeked for a second and then backed off. There he is. He's building up a wall. Somebody's pushing him, so those guys will fight it out. Just got sniped that from down below, it seems. Where is this dude? There he is. He's pretty hungry for that. He keeps peeking, I think, the same spot over and over again. We'll edit that out. That's cool. He doesn't have an angle on me. That guy does, though. Body that dude. Just gotta kind of make sure you're in a spot where you're gonna have cover from pretty much all angles. So, like, right here, that dude can't see me. Once I stand up, the dude down there can't see me. He's re-peeking, so we're gonna adjust to the left. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna get that shot. Close, close, close. He's just trying to spam out. I mean, he's obviously doing a really good job of it because the way that building has changed is it's more in line with what he's trying to do and not with what I'm trying to do, which is kind of disappointing. So he can just literally spam the building out. Taking a counter-fire shot like I was doing, probably not the safest call, just because if he hits it, then he hits it, and this guy, he just stopped moving, so let's take a couple tap fires. He's going to just keep spamming that out like he was before, trying to get the E-limb. My screen went black for a second, but it looks like I got the kill. My software tried to update. That's funny. Now, because this thing has been established twice in a circle now, I probably should have gone with metal. I got that dude rotating down there. I got multiple dudes fighting over there. I'm gonna whip a shot at this guy. A tag on him. Oh, Subrab, the shot hit, so there it is. So this guy's in, he's got that guy. So I got a dude over to my left. He's building like literally at the edge of the zone. I'm not sure why. But you can't gargle those for too long. So I got, I think, 2 dudes fighting over there. Yep, 2 dudes fighting over there, and 1 guy right there. Those 2 guys on the right side kind of figure out the differences, man.
Oh, look at me! I'm Dr. Lupo. I know how to snipe.
I'm going to kind of adjust to the right side in hopes I can get an angle on this guy because he keeps running around the same spot. He didn't really let me do it, though. Got that guy over there now. We're not in the circle, though, so we're going to have to move. Got a dude over here, a number of dudes over here, down to 1v1v1. So there's one guy who might not know that we're coming. We're going to land over here on the side, basically where he just was, in hopes that he's, something. I don't know, man. Deeply offended by his stuff. There's a dude building up behind him, too, which is good. We can knock that one out real quick, and there's 1v1. He just took an opportunity to sit there and do nothing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tap, tap, tap. The rocket. Tap away. Try and bomb. The idea there being, like, put the rocket in where he was. Now, if he peeks this snipe spot, I can just hit this real quick. If he sticks his little head up again. Throw the needle. Just spam that structure out, dude. The buildings are so weak now that, like, it's no big deal to just do that. Structures now, dude, like, somebody pushing aggressively like that is super tough to win that push if you're using wood. Because you could just shoot out the surfaces and before the nerf, he would have gotten up that ramp. He should have doubled up, but he would have gotten up the ramp. Now, I just shoot the surface out, and he just falls down, dude. Boom, 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 boom. Body shots, or even a headshot in there, and he's done. Ta-da! There you go. There you go. Steve, dome shot you for YouTube. There you go, bud.